We have all dreamed to see God. At least I have. I have dreamt so many times where I was in heaven. From the time I was little, I used to dream about heaven all the time. Like literally dream about heaven like anytime I sleep. Most of the times when I sleep, either I'm seeing angels or I'm in heaven. But it was always funny. At some point in my enjoyment of heaven, it turns to my father's balcony. So it's always funny. But the thing is, we always dream of heaven, when just like Jesus said, where your treasure is, there also will your heart be. So we always dream of heaven when we have invested. And we invest in this place by striving to be holy, to become holy. It is not an easy thing to strive to become holy. And many people cannot actually become perfect in this life because there is really nothing like actual perfection if you think about it. Because we can never really become absolutely sinless and faultless before God. Even Moses, who was holy before God, faltered so many times that he was deprived of entering the promised land. So this doesn't mean, by the way, that we continue sinning like mortally. But the point is that we make mistakes. We get angry with people. We find it difficult to forgive swiftly. We sometimes get sluggish in doing the things that we are supposed to do. Those are imperfections, and those are things that we might need purification from to be able to rise easily to God when we die. So, but then we never stray from our dream of heaven. We never stray from our dream of communing with God. This is what sustains us in our journey. That God has promised us a place in His table at the last day. That God has promised us a place in His table at that wedding feast. That is the thing that sustains us. That is the thing that we dream of at night. That we technically can't wait to get to. Even though when we say we can't wait to get to, it means that we can't wait to die. And that is also funny. But the point is we can't wait to get there because we know the promises of God are true. And we can't wait to get there. But while we are here, we work really hard to represent God in the world. Because just because God has promised us something grand in the future, something grand in the afterlife, doesn't mean that we take this life for granted. No. The people that God has promised those things in the afterlife are those who take care of their lives here and now. People who take care of the poor, people who take care of the needy, people who take care of the prisoner, people who take care of the stranger, people who take care of the immigrant, people who take care of their family, people who do their jobs properly, people who not only avoid sin but who advance in holiness. Because that is the thing. It is not enough to avoid sin. You have to advance in holiness. You don't just come out of Egypt. You have to advance to the promised land. So it's not enough to just stay in the middle, stay in limbo. You have to move forward to heaven. That is the thing. But the problem is that many people are still stuck in Egypt. Many people are still stuck in slavery to sin, slavery to pride, to slavery to sexual sins, slavery to money, slavery to power, slavery to anger. Many people are still stuck in these places, and all of us are influenced by these sins, and we are praying to God to set us free so that we can move forward to the promised land, so that what we dream of at night can become a reality for us in the end. So, but we have to make efforts. We have to try. We have to try. We have to try, at least not invite these sins by ourselves. We cannot be trying to kick the devil out and still keep his instruments in our home. He will keep coming to us. We need to give him everything that belongs to him and just kick him out and make sure that he's gone. So you throw away every instrument of sin. You throw away everything that is tying you to your vices, to your problems. And then you seek sacramental pardon and you start working hard and praying hard so that the Holy Spirit can set you free and make you free indeed. Because that's part of the scripture that whoever the Son of Man sets free is free indeed. I used to love that place in the scripture. Whenever I read it, it gave my heart hope. Because I kept on praying to God, God, please set me free from my sins. Set me free from the evils that plague me. And I know that one day God will set us free. But we have to work really hard. We have to work hard to show God that we are worth it, that we are responding as much as we can to His grace. God bless you.